Well, Bennett Kessler filed the following report. Inyo and Mono County governments and former Mono Senator Dave Cogdill will not give up the fight to defeat Senate Bill 1148. Cogdill, an experienced legislator who fought to protect hatcheries and fishing, created Assembly Bill 7 to do the job. He says the California Department of Fish and Game has never tried to follow that law and should before they hand over more money and jobs to wild trout programs. Now, in a letter to Governor Jerry Brown, Cogdill says that Senate Bill 1148, quote, reprioritizes the mission at Fish and Game such that wild and native trout programs take priority over hatchery operations, end quote. Now, Cogdill tells the governor that local elected officials of small towns rely on recreational fishing and agree that the shift in Senate Bill 1148 will, quote, permanently and negatively impact hatcheries and sport fishing in stocked waters, end quote. Cogdill says the bill will also expand bureaucracy and costs by an estimated tens of millions of dollars. He says that will mean much higher fishing license fees. Now, analyses of Senate Bill 1148, while they remain absent of many details, do repeatedly mention wild trout programs and needs. Cogdills and others say this will point Fish and Game away from hatcheries and toward wild trout priorities. Cogdill says in his letter to Governor Brown that anglers deserve positive fishing experiences for their license fees and not just the, quote, wealthy engaging in fly fishing of the state's native trout, end quote. Cogdill then tells the governor that Fish and Game has failed for 7 years to implement the goals of Assembly Bill 7, which addresses trout. Cogdill accuses Fish and Game of siphoning off 30% of the hatchery and fishery funds and unlawfully redirecting $1.8 million of license fees. Follow AB 7, Cogdill says, before you change a system that has worked for decades. Now, Cogdill said he will attend the Mono County Board of Supervisors meeting tomorrow, Tuesday, September 11th, with more on this issue. Now, meanwhile, Inyo supervisors sent a letter to the governor with a plea for his veto. The letter ends with this: please veto Senate Bill 1148 and protect AB 7 to safeguard and sustain the tourist fishing industry in Inyo County and throughout the state for the benefit of all our fishermen, our angling tourists, our businesses, the state and local economies, and most importantly, our citizens and constituencies, end quote. Well, there's another Bishop Community Blood Drive, and that is taking place this week at the Our Lady of Perpetual Help Catholic Church. Now, that is going to be taking place Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Wednesday and Thursday, and Friday from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. And again, you can donate at the Our Lady of Perpetual Help Catholic Church, Home Street, Bishop. Walk-ins are welcome, but you can schedule an appointment through United Blood Services. To schedule that appointment, you can call 760-258-5759 or log on to the website bloodhero.com and use the sponsor code Bishop. And again, that's Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of this week. And tomorrow, Tuesday, it's back to school night at Bishop Union High School. The administration and staff of Bishop Union High School would like to invite all BUHS parents to the campus tomorrow. Now, back to school night will begin at 5:45 with introductions and special announcements in the auditorium. And this will be followed by a mini bell schedule that was scheduled to start at 6 p.m. And that will provide parents with an opportunity to follow their students' footsteps to visit all 6 periods of their classes. The teachers will be providing handouts and information regarding classroom expectations and providing parents with a course overview. And according to a press release, Bishop Union High School officials hope all parents will take advantage of this evening to get involved in their students' high school education. And this is a very cool event, or rather many events, and this weekend it's going to be the 2nd annual Sierra Discovery Days, and that is taking place Saturday and Sunday. Now, registration will open at 8 a.m. both days at the Laws Railroad Museum. Sierra Discovery Days, just a whole bunch of great activities, over 40 family-friendly activities all day Saturday and Sunday. And this year, Sierra Discovery Days will showcase and celebrate the unique ecology of the desert wetlands at Fish Slough. And again, the venues: Fish Slough, Laws Railroad Museum, Bishop Creek, Paiute Shoshone Cultural Center, Pleasant Valley. And this is the second annual Sierra Discovery Days. And this is just a lot of great family-friendly activities for, well, not only the parents, but I'm sure the kids will like it too. The suggested donation is just $10 for adults, $5 for kids, and $30 for families. If you want to have a good time, check out their website, sierradiscoverydays.com. See what events you would like to attend. And you can always get more information by contacting 760-873-9855. We'll be back with a weather report and a look at the Bishop Broncos win over the Mammoth Huskies last Friday night.